Right, as this releases, I am in Poland because I'm going to Warsaw. And naturally enough, as I go to different countries with my job, I immediately text some overseas friends and say, well, does someone want a game? And I got one with Maciek in Warsaw. Maciek is part of the Polish WTC team. And naturally enough, I am going to bring my partisans because, as you may have noticed, I just finished that army project. So this is me going over what I want in a list for that game. And you potentially can help me because I have 9 points left over and I can't figure out how to use them. So there is that. Now, Maciek and me, we've written back and forth a little bit about what are the different limitations for what they're going to do. We're going to play in the Warsaw League. So they have this specific format for the league. They are playing 1 or 2 platoons, 1100 points, 14 order dice, and that is my main worry. With partisans, 14 order dice is very, very low, especially for 1100 points, because I don't have heavy tanks, right? You can only take 1 multiple launcher, yes. You can take 1 free unit, 2 flamers, 1 armored recce vehicle, 2 bamboo warriors, and 2 Gurkhas. So I'm not facing Gurkhas, I know that. All of that should lend itself well to me playing partisans, I think. They're going to play with the Bolt Action Alliance missions, so I can even read up on the missions as well. And they have objectives can only be controlled by infantry. This includes team weapons, but not HQ units. They also measure from edge to edge of bases. A little bit different, but hey, whatever. If that's how they do it, that's how they do it. And in order to control an objective, you have to be standing next to it. Next to it, I think, means that your base have to be touching it. So, all of that is completely playable. All of that I can work with, no problems at all. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Now, I wanted to show you guys what it was that I was building, and here it is. I am in Easy Army, and my list is called Big Hats, Big Balls, No Tanks, because I've got no tanks, right? This is a variation of my list for Byg, Bring Your Guns, here in Denmark, where I took this list and came top 5, I think. So not a great result for me. I lost 2 games. The first 2 games, tournament games, I've lost in quite a while. Although I'm still undefeated with my Gurkhas, but I lost 2 games here. One of them against Michael Fie, who had brought his Polish Lancers. They just ran right through me. I couldn't stand up because I'm all infantry, right? Polish Lancers are geared to killing infantry. And the other game I lost was to Danny, who outplayed me and got the right setup of the objectives, and I couldn't catch that up. So it'll be interesting to see if I can actually work my way through this, maybe being mediocre with my partisans. And this is what I'm taking to Poland as of now. If you can see any way out of me like missing out on 9 points, let me know. But so far I am. I am at 1081, and that's because I'm spending 10 points on equipping my lieutenant with horses. So I've got 2 people on horseback. I can actually show you because my lieutenant and his helper is right here behind me. So here they are in all their Cossack glory. So he's inexperienced. I got an extra man, and I've got them equipped with some machine guns. If I need to get off the horse, I don't think I do. Most of the time, they're going to sit on that horse, be pin machines, basically. Then I have 2 cavalry squads, full strength, 10-man squads. These are my Cossacks. So they're not actually Cossacks because partisans can't, run Cossacks, but they are partisan cavalries. Cavalry. These are really good assaulters. They're regular, unfortunately, but they do have the range and the tough fighter. So I'm really looking forward to running these. Then I have my inexperienced pistolero squad, 20 men, all with pistols. These are there to threaten away, like be an extra assault unit. And I have another assault unit, which is 12-man guerrilla fighters. These I've given anti-tank grenades because, you know, having that option of actually charging if the enemy, if Maciek brings a heavy tank, I think might actually be worth it. Most of the time it's not. I think I've used it once in the games I've had so far, but that's still more than I've ever used anti-tank grenades before. And I know they're not like worth it points for value. This unit is also extremely expensive, but I am going to have to spend my points somewhere, right? I am going to have to try and use the points that I have. Anti-tank grenades for this one. Partisan late wars, that's 14 men. One of them with a submachine gun, that will be the NCO, and then one of them with a Panzerfaust. Here he is, my glorious little Cossack with a magnetized Panzerfaust. So, and the NCO with his German Shepherd. So that will be a large unit of regulars. I have to build large units here because I haven't got the tanks. I haven't got all of that to pour all that into. So my infantry is going to have to be large units, and they're going to have to be very, very survivable because everything in this game can kill infantry, right? I have a flamethrower, which unfortunately has poor maintenance, so it runs out on a 1 and a 2, but it's mainly there to be the threat of it's going to sit in a civilian car and just wait and be a threat of me throwing it against something that's really threatening to my lines. Medium mortar with a spotter, regular. A sniper. I did think about maybe upgrading him to a veteran, but that was more than the 9 points I had left over. So he'll just be a sniper with a pistol on the helper. A bazooka team, very, very useful against those tanks, which I don't really have that much gear that can take out. A light howitzer. This is mostly for taking out enemy infantry. That HE2 will come in handy at times, maybe zeroing in if something is sitting somewhere in a house. And then 2 civilian cars, one for the bazooka, one for the flamethrower, both of them inexperienced, and a regular truck with an MMG to sit in my back line and shoot some pins, or maybe even transport my my 12-man guerrilla fighter veterans up if they need to go to an objective in the center of the table. So that is what I'm bringing. I'm going to now pack it all down and then go off to Poland, and I will hopefully do a video with Maciek once I'm there. It may not be a full style here because I'm not sure that I'm going to bring all my setup for recording videos, but I'll at least do a short video shorts for you guys. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Cheers.